In this Gamer's Life today, we have news of a long-awaited or asked-for game hitting the rumour mills finally, and a retro game controller for the Xbox One, alongside with some very sad news for Australian video game industry. All that in today's show of Mad Mikey Gaming. G'day all you mad gamers, Mad Mikey here today with the Tuesday edition of A Day in This Gamer's Life, the show where I talk about what's going on in my world as well as the news that is impacting my life. So guys, if you got a spare thumb, because I only want one, give us a thumbs up if you like what we're putting out here. And don't forget to share it with your mother, share it with your father, share it with your brother, share it with your sister, share it with your friends, share it with your cousins, because they might like gaming. So what have I been up to today? I did start off a bit under the weather, but I have come a bit better, and I've actually been playing a bit of a game called Oxenfree. Now I know I'm a bit late to the party on this one, but I've played so many games, I just wanted something just to chill out to and play, and this game has not disappointed. I've been taking some videos, some screen captures, so I might sort of look into doing a little bit of a mini review or start trying to do those sorts of things from now on. Is that something that you'd like? Let me know below in the comments. And as I said at the beginning of the show, Fallout Vegas 2 has finally hit the rumor mills. Now, I've never played the Fallout 2 game. I did play a bit of it. Let's be honest, I played probably about half an hour and I did actually quite enjoy it. It was on PC. I get very uncomfortable sitting on my PC chair. It's not the most comfortable one. I've had it since I really moved in here, probably about 10 years ago. It does the job, but it just doesn't do what a couch does, so I might actually pick it up on the old, Xbox 360, warm it up, see if it still works, if you know what I'm saying. But look, this is coming from a website called fraghero.com. These guys have a source that has confirmed that whilst New Orleans has been the long-rumoured next installment in the Fallout series, they've actually come and they've said that it is perhaps going to be Fallout Vegas 2. Now, this source, they're sort of saying he's the guy that has given them info on Red Dead Redemption 2 and on The Last of Us 2, which actually ended up being accurate. So we can only really take this as a rumor at the moment, but the rumor is going that it's going to be announced at E3 this year, and it's going to be Obsidian taking the reins again, because they were the guys that actually did the original Fallout 2. And word is that they've been really keen to sort of get back on that yee horse and get back into the world of Fallout. This might be interesting. It might be good that they give it to another company to just, take over while they can then build on their next game, whether it's going to be Elder Scrolls. Look, to be honest, Bethesda's been doing really well at the moment. They've been putting out Fallout 4, they've been putting out Doom, they've been bringing back Wolfenstein. So it's not like I don't think they have the resources to be able to sort of stretch this out a bit. But it'll be interesting to let them see if Obsidian are going to be able to get back on there, considering they've just announced Pillars of the Eternity #2, one of their successful RPGs that they've sort of brought out recently. It's sad news today. I read it, and you know what? Honestly, I didn't believe it. But then I just started reading everywhere, and honestly, it broke my heart just a bit. Just a bit. Australian video game TV show Good Game has been cancelled. Now, this used to show on Tuesday nights. It used to run for half an hour. It was run by a guy called Barjo and a lovely lady called Hex. Now, according to what's come out in the press from the ABC and from Good Game, Hex and another one of the main presenters on the show, Nick Boy, they have moved on to whether it's bigger or better pastures, or they've just been moving on. To be honest, I kind of had a inkling that Hex was going to be moving on to other things, because she was actually trying out a lot of different things over this past year, where she was doing a lot of different shows. I can't remember what they called, but she did like an 8-part series detailing other things, basically. I think there was one where she was LARPing and whatnot. In case you don't know what that is, live action role playing. But Badjo came straight out and he said, look, guys, I'm not going anywhere. We've still got Goose, Magnus, Angar, Dow, and Darren are still going to be doing the children's show, Spawn Point, which shows on Saturdays the last time I checked. I actually stopped watching that because Darren is actually like a robot character and it gets a bit annoying. I did actually really enjoy the kids show for a while because they were doing sort of like your handheld consoles. It's just really disappointing that two people have left and the ABC have just decided to cancel that. If you don't know what the ABC is here in Australia, it's a government-owned television channel, so it's very political and whatnot. But it's just another blow to the Australian gaming industry. I mean, you can see the money that the gaming industry is bringing in at the moment with all your cons, your Comic Cons, your PAX, and all the people that are going to these things. It's money-making revenue. I don't understand how we can't see that here in Australia. When the previous government took over, they took away fundage for game developers. They didn't completely take it away, but they took it away to the point where it basically was nothing. So, look, I'm kind of hoping when one door closes, another shuts. I sort of reached out to Press Start because they were obviously running this like everyone else was. And I sort of said to them, look, guys, this is your chance to really jump on while the iron's hot. You guys should get out there on YouTube, Twitch, and maybe start doing your own TV shows. And the creator of it, Shancake on Twitter and whatnot, said stay tuned. So I'm really hopeful because I really love the guys at Press Start. I think that they're amazing. I know that those guys know what they're talking about. So hopefully they have been trialing a few things. So hopefully they can get out there. So best of luck, guys. And best of luck to the guys at Good Game who are still sticking around. You still got a supporter in me. I'll just say that. I'll start watching Spawn Point even though Darren's still there. And just in the last bit of news, a company, Hyperkin, they're bringing out a controller called the Hyperkin X91, which is very much in vein of the old Super Nintendo controller. It actually looks really cool. If you look at the pictures, it's gonna be good for because there are a lot of retro games still coming out on the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. Just have that little retro feel. But obviously, with a lot of third-party controllers, they don't have sort of your wireless capability, so you'll have to probably run a cord. By the pictures, it looks like it's got just a USB cable. It does have a 3.55mm jack for headsets and perhaps microphones. But what the really interesting thing is that it actually still does have the dual triggers at the back. Is this something that you'd actually be interested in? I think it would be pretty good as a novelty. It is coming out mid-Feb. I think it's Feb 21 to be precise. No word on pricing or anything just yet. But guys, that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed the show. Did you used to watch Good Game? Are you sad that it's gone? Because it looks like a lot of people are putting out controllers, all of their controllers, and then posting it on Twitter and Instagram and things like that, as sort of like a show of respect that they enjoyed the show. If you liked Good Game, if you're going to miss it, let us know in the comments below. Do you believe about these Fallout rumors? Were you a fan of the original Fallout 2 Vegas? Sorry, Fallout Vegas. It was still technically 3. But that's it. As I said, guys, have yourself a great day, and I will see you on Thursday for a day in this gamer's life. Bye, guys.